Welcome back and welcome to our series on reading through this incredible book, The Way of the Superior Man. If you've not seen our previous episodes, in this series we are reading through chapter by chapter this book and doing a little discourse at the end. So hopefully you can also receive the incredibly profound wisdom in what I would dare say is one of the most beautiful and profound and impactful men's spiritual guides of all time. So, The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. The subtitle is A Spiritual Guide to Mastering the Challenges of Women, Work and Sexual Desire. Though I would dare say it's an incredible guide to just navigating the challenges of life at large. So, without further ado, let's get into chapter 5. Always hold to your deepest realization. Eternity must be a man's home, moment by moment. Without it, he is lost, always striving, grasping at puffs of smoke. A man must do anything necessary to glimpse and then stabilize his ever-fresh realization and organize his life around it. Make your life an ongoing process of being who you are, at your deepest, most easeful levels of being. Everything other than this process is secondary. Your job, your children, your wife, your money, your artistic creations, your pleasures, they are all superficial and empty if they are not floating in the deep sea of your conscious loving. How many hours today was your attention focused in the realm of changes, on events, on people, thoughts, experiences, and how often was your attention relaxed into its source? Where is your attention right now? Can you feel its source? Even for a moment, can you feel that which makes attention conscious and aware? Can you feel the deepest nature of attention? What happens when you simply, effortlessly allow attention to subside into this source? This source is never changing and always present. It is the constant, silent tone behind and pervading the music of life. Feel into this source as deeply as possible, and then reapproach your work, intimacy, family, and creative efforts. When you make money from this source. Find out what happens to the details of your life when you live more consistently from this source. Use aids to support your relaxation into and creation from this source. Read books that remind you of who you are in truth. Spend time with people who inspire you and reflect the source to you. Meditate, contemplate, or pray daily so you can steep yourself in this source. If you are like most men, you have strong habits that rivet your attention to the events and tasks of the day. Days and nights fly by for years, and life slips through your fingers, your attention absorbed in the seeming world of necessary responsibilities. But all of that is empty if we do not live our responsibilities as expressions of our depth of being and heart truth. Know eternity. Do whatever it takes. And from this depth of being, live the details of your life. But if you postpone the process of submerging yourself in the source for the sake of taking care of business first, your life will be spent in hours and days of busyness, and then it will be gone. Only if you are well grounded in that which is larger than life will you be able to play life with humor, knowing that each task is but a mirage of necessity. Even if you find yourself in some trivial moment, watching TV, or cleaning up a mess in the kitchen. Feel the truth of who you are. Feel the boundless cognizance in which each instant seems and vanishes. All moments are the same intensity of clarity, completeness, and humor when you meet each moment with your deepest realization. Nothing has ever happened has made any difference to the one who you are. I remember when I first read that chapter, I didn't really get it. And here's how I would explain it to you if that chapter kind of leaves you at a little bit of a loss also, because actually there is incredible value in this chapter. To my deepest knowledge of what he's saying, and if you don't know who I am I'm a men's coach based in Sydney, Australia. I've spent more than 1,000 hours coaching men, helping them be true to their purpose, navigate their emotions, navigate their relationships, find out which direction they want to go in life, and also be present to the moment. I'm also a meditation teacher amongst a whole raft of other things. Call me a spiritual guide for short, who's very experienced, and I'll tell you what he's referring to here. What he's referring to is being present with your life. When we are lost in, I've got to do this, then I've got to do that, and then I'm going to do this and handle that, then you might be getting a lot done, but you may not be experiencing life. And the end result is it feels empty. The fullness of life, the fulfillment, that deep feeling of, wow, like this is pure, beautiful, good living. Wow, I'm so grateful to be here. Wow, I feel so connected with life. Maybe you felt that, for example, at say a concert, when the whole crowd is together and it's just the incredible like peak experience and you're so connected with life. That feeling where there's almost like no thoughts in your mind and you were just there truly experiencing it fully, that's what he's referring to. And that's what he's saying you can access in every moment of your life, or to practice trying to access that place in every moment of your life. So every moment of your life gets full with the fullness of your presence. And because your presence and your presence is there and you're so engaged, as opposed to your mind being elsewhere, your mind wandering a million directions, your mind's running very fast and you're doing a million things. Instead, the power of your presence is what will magnify and create a better life for you and a more fulfilling life for you. I'll say a few things. Number one, recognize that your future is nothing but a thought and an imagination. Your thoughts about the future, even what you're going to do after you finish watching this video, they're just thoughts and imagination. They're really just thoughts. It's not real until it actually happens. In the same way, your past now is just imagination, it's just thought, it's just memory. It's not real anymore. It's just something in your head. And if someone else who shared a past memory with you was to recollect that experience, they'll paint a different picture than you. Even if they're aligned in some way, they'll still see it from a different perspective. And what that means is the past is just a thought in your head and in someone else's head. So is the future. The only thing that's real is us here together, here and now, this big, big, beautiful moment. And when you're truly, truly engaged with this moment and you give love, quality, and acceptance to this moment, that's this moment is just eternal. It's ever present and it's ever unfolding. It just unfolds and unfolds and unfolds. It's actually not a cross, but it's deep, and it's ever deep, eternally deep, unfolding. And what that means is the way to make the quality of your future better is to make the quality of your present moment better. Because the more love, acceptance, quality you give to this moment, the more love and acceptance you give it, the more you work with it, the more you say yes to this moment and you be fully with it. That is the true ticket to improving the quality of your future. Because your future is made up of nothing but this moment also. If you're still a little confused, I'd like to give you an experience of what I'm talking about, not just words. So what you can do is you put your hands together like this, right? And I want you to imagine this hand, which I believe is your left hand. Imagine this hand is your past. And imagine this hand is your future. And really try to follow me on this. This hand, your left hand, is, I'm so sorry if I got the hands wrong, right? But make your left hand, whichever hand that is for you, make your left hand I'm just checking the camera so I can know what a left and a right is. Okay, here we go. So I think this is your left hand, right? So make your left hand the past, meaning your story about the past. This is the school that you went to, the primary school that you went to, the uni, the job, your parents and your memories of your parents, all your experiences, all up until your heartbreaks, your relationships, everything up until everything, including everything that happened today, up until this very moment, that is your left hand. That includes your name, your identity, who you are, everything is your left hand. And your right hand here is your future, right? It's your dreams, it's your goals, it's like what you're going to do after this, it's your worries, it's your concerns, it's everything in the future, right? From everything from here. So what we're going to do, you put your hands together like this. One hand's your future, one hand's your past. I want you first to take your future and just move it away for a second. Let's just move it away for a second, okay? Just move your future away for a second. Whatever you're doing after this, your identity, what you want to do in the future, your goals, your worries, everything after this moment, just put it away for a second. So now you got your past. This is your identity. This is your name. It's your school, your history, everything you've been through up until now, everything you went up until in today. And let's just put the past away for a second. So move the other hand the other way. And I just want you to sense what is left here and now. It's just this moment. And that is what he's referring to in this book. Anchor in to this moment. Be fully in this moment. Give your love and your presence and your attention and make friends with this moment and work with it. The more you practice that, the more the details of your life will transform in the most beautiful way. This is the true transformational power that you have over your life. It's your presence into this moment. So I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please do share it with a friend who might also find it valuable. If you'd like to connect with me, I would love that. My name is Dim Hapa. You can find me on Instagram. Please do share how you found this in the comments. And I would love to hear from you. And until next time, bye.